Hi everyone, welcome back to Enough is Enough. Ace of Pirate here with you again, and first of all, apologies for the short break in content. I've had a little holiday myself, but I'm now back, reinvigorated and motivated to bring you the tips that are going to help you improve in Rainbow Six Siege. Following on from the popularity of the static drone spots video that I did, I'm going to be breaking down each map, and that's what I'm bringing to you today. We're going to have a look over Oregon, and what I'm going to do is just very quickly go through some spots that you can leave your drones statically. My suggestion is during the prep phase, you try and get your drones, 3 or 4 of them across your team, into a number of these spots, and it's going to give you so much coverage and intel across this map that it will definitely help you win rounds. Some of them might seem a little obvious, it might seem like things you already use, or you might never have seen them before, so that'd be great. But the ones that maybe seem a little bit obvious, what I'm saying here is, yeah, it might not be, it doesn't need 10 jumps to get into this position, it's actually quite a simple position. But through testing all of them, what I would say is that more often than not, these drones survive. They are in areas that their eye line just isn't drawn to, they're not looking, and they will stay alive and provide you intel in the deep rounds where it's so important. So without further ado, let's get into it and have a look at that first spot. First up then, we've got a spot on Garage. Now this one's difficult to see, it's up in the shadows, so it tends to survive, and it is absolutely great for watching for those early spawn peaks. It can turn what would be an early death into an early kill for sure. So you get it up there, it's just 2 simple jumps up on top of this box. You can see how dark it is up there, so it very rarely gets spotted. You can use it just to peek through that doorway as well and watch for rotations around the top stairs. But moving on to the next spot, we've got overlooking the main lobby area. Another really simple one, but for whatever reason it's up out of the way and people just miss it. But look at the view you can get here, not just of the rotations up Armory stairs, but you can also turn it and check for meeting hall, entry and exit as well. So another powerful spot on the sort of ground floor. Moving on, we've seen this one before. This is in the static drone video. It's an absolute belter. It's 2 little jumps up onto the electric box, up on top of the wall, and then you can just position to suit. I use this one every single round. It never gets destroyed, and it is brilliant for watching for meeting hole rotations and for pushing into there as well. Next up, to help you hold attic if you're trying to do so, this is a great rear stage spot. You can get up onto the cardboard boxes, up onto the old mattress, and then it's just 1 jump away up onto those cross beams. Now, it's not just useful for watching the attic push, you can also keep an eye on the top floor. Very popular entrance point is the very top floor of Big Tower. So once you get over to the far corner, turn it round, look at the position you've got there, you can watch the top 2 floors of Big Tower, absolutely not a problem. Next up, a cheeky little spot in Armory. This is the easiest one to get into without a doubt. It's just once you're in there, you are practically invisible. You're just jumping directly up at the top of that little red sort of toolbox there. Now, importantly, if you look off to the left of your screen, you can also see Armory Corridor. So this is great for watching that rotation and people never look in here. Now we've got a spot in Master Dorms. This one's difficult to get into if there is a bomb objective in there. It can be better used to monitor about 70% of the top floor, watching for top floor roamers, so you can get all the way over there onto that wardrobe. You can hide yourself however you want. I've put it sort of in the most risky position, the most likely to be spotted, but you can keep it in amongst those boxes and get a little bit less vision. But look at that view. You get all the way down to Armory Corridor, White Stairs, even the small dorms area, and it's great for watching for roamers and rotations. Now we move into Kitchen. Very popular spot on Oregon. It can be used to defend dorms with a pulse. It's quite a pivotal point in the map, really. And again, it's another easy one to get into, but the reason I'm showing it yet is, once again, this is extremely difficult to spot. It's using those shadows of the map, and you can see the coverage of Kitchen you can get there to both sides, into the closet, not a problem. You can watch for a rotation through to meeting hall as well. It's a great spot and very often goes undetected. Now this one's a real lifesaver. We're looking at the windows in showers. We've got 2 that we'll be able to see when I get up there, but we're just going to get into this first shower cubicle. You can actually jump up onto the soap tray, and that's going to allow you to get all the way up onto the top of the shower wall there. Now that window is extremely popular for peeking down to the junkyard spawn, and the left window there is extremely popular for runouts, so that can turn an early death into an early kill for sure. This one's quite specific. We are in the supply closet where Mirror usually plays. This is a difficult one to get into. If you're setting up in there, you can usually go about getting up there in prep phase, but you do often get hurt. But it's a bit of a risk. Maybe only use one of your drones to try and get here. But if you can get here, you don't get spotted for the rest of the round because they're so focused on the hatch. And you can give such precise call-outs as to when they're going to peak. It's an amazing spot. The last one that we've got for you today is looking over the popular laundry rooms. So you get up there, you can get onto these left-hand dryer units, and that's going to allow you to get all the way up on top of the cupboards again. It's another obvious one, but it is heavily shadowed, and once you get up there, this is such a busy environment down here that people just often are not looking. Some great spots there for you then. Definitely get using some of those. We're looking basically, like I say, getting 2, 3, 4 of your drones in the prep phase into these spots and just leaving them there for the round, keeping 60-70% coverage of the map. You can see the rotations, you can see the roamers, and these drone spots really do survive. Like I say, I'm not coming out professing that, you know, they need 10 jumps and a tightrope walk to get into, and it's, you know, the most complicated spot that you can find. They're not. They're easy to get into, but people just don't look at them, and they will survive and they will win you rounds. That's all that I've got for you in this one then. There are going to be more maps coming. This has been really popular. I've had some great feedback, lots of people enjoying the drone spots. Like I say, get out there and make use of them. Get 3 or 4 of your drones in there, use them as a team, get those call outs. Information is key in Siege, and these will win you rounds, I guarantee, and they will survive as well, which is the important thing for your drones. If you've got any alternative spots you like to use on Oregon, stick them down in the comments, or alternatively let me know which map you'd like to see next and I will happily get on with it. Otherwise, thank you so much for your time in watching. The continued support we get is unbelievable, and you know, we just enjoy making videos and you guys seem to enjoy watching them, so we'll keep doing it. If you haven't already, please hit like, please hit subscribe. Hopefully you've seen something in these videos that's going to help you stop being that easy kill and say enough is enough. We'll see you next time.
Get out of here! Get out of my lobby!